Akon. Look here, boy. Let me explain this to you. Let's tell the truth.
So you're saying Suge approached you 3 other times?
Oh yeah, me and Suge was always going back and forth. Always.
Over what?
I wouldn't have brought it up, but since you're going to bring it up and say what it was all about, let's tell the real truth. And one of my homegirls, she was a hustler. She had a little sister, 13 years old. Her best friend was 12 years old. She in the car with her. You in detail call her. She go by y'all hotel, in y'all room. She get a call. You, Akon, said, go ahead, you can leave your little sister and her friend right here. We're ordering them something to eat. When she get back in the room, her little sister and her other little girl don't want to eat. They look scared. They crying. When she get in the car with them, they tell them, Akon, you the little girl 13, detail the little girl 12 years old. Y'all basically so a chomo ass motherfucker don't get to putting off stories if you know the truth.
Hey, this is Joker News here. You know what it is. Thank you for all the support and the love yesterday. We're going to keep you updated with these juicy news. Since you guys are all tuning in, stay tuned. Check it out.
We had women in the business that sound cool, sounded good, rapped it good, but they was like the home girls, Now the women, they sound good, they look even better, and they ain't like the homegirls. Used to be a time where we had people who had couples in the industry. They would keep that on the low. You know what I mean? They didn't want nobody. They was fucking with a rapper. Or they were fucking with an R&B singer. Everything was like, on the hush hush. These new bitches so motherfucking pretty. The rappers and the singers and the people in the industry, they can't wait to get on social media and say, look who I got. Look who I'm dating. They be stalking their wives and they women and they baby mamas because that's how bad these bitches are. They just don't sound good. They look good. And I ain't on no weirdo shit. I'm content who I am with my age. I ain't trying to holler at them, nothing like that. I just give them they motherfucking they justice. They the one running the industry.
With this new podcast we're going to launch here called Collect Call, I think it'd be a great platform to bring a lot of these people in to have conversations with you, because I think you have a lot of knowledge and insight from all your experiences over the years that you could share, and we're going to find out. We're going to see who's going to take that collect call when it comes ringing going forward. But
hell yeah, that's the way to do it, Dave. That's what we supposed to do, give back. And at the same time, he still got a lot of good labels out there doing great shit. Stella's still doing great shit. You know what I mean? He's still out there doing his thing and his artists and stuff. And hey, DC home.
Yes.
Let's celebrate that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to
that's
PG.
a great thing.
You gotta get him on here.
Yeah, that's real big.
That'd be a great conversation.
Man, that's bigger. That's nothing bigger than that. Let that man have his freedom. You know what I mean? And I just think it's a time where it used to be a time I felt that certain things I wouldn't have a conversation about or conversation with certain people because I think they did things so fucked up. But at this time in my life that like I said before, one person is not hip hop and one person is not bigger than hip hop. Even myself. If I can do something to give back to hip hop to make it grow and be better, that's a big plus. I just think that we got to be smart about this and enjoy each other's because we're all getting older. Tomorrow's not promised. And if with that being said, let's not try to rewrite history. Let the truth be the truth. I'm not going to say this person wasn't a good rapper or this person wasn't a good businessman because we didn't hang out. If, give them their cigar. They deserve their shit. They deserve their shit. I just don't want nobody trying to rewrite history. Don't go and say, they told me extra one of these motherfuckers did an interview on YouTube. I'm going to start coming for those motherfuckers with that bullshit because don't say Michael Harris started Death Row. I had Death Row in the name before I met David Kenner.
Harris, identifying himself as original organizer and owner, says his fortune launched Death Row Records.
David Kenner went in and just to that motherfucker. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie about the shit. When I started Death Row, I wanted to be Death Row, like the Death Row prison, with the man in the chair. I was talking to a dude named Unknown. Unknown and Skip had MC8. They was his producers. I wanted to get this group called out of Texas, bad as a motherfucker, 3-2 and Big Mike. Rest in peace, 3-2. So I tell Unknown about Death Row. He said, man, I got Death Row too. So when I went to, Dick Griffey laced me and helped me a lot. There's Roberts was his attorney, he was a bad motherfucker. So I said, hey man, I'm doing this Death Row thing. This dude said he got Death Row, but his spelled like Death Jam, but it's Death Row. But mine is spelled like the Death Row, like the real Death Row St. Quentin. They said, yeah, but they similar, so you gotta get his out the way and only keep yours. So I gave Unknown $10,000 to buy his corporation of Death Row. Once I bought it, put it in my name, I got rid of it, and it's used Death Row. My little homie loved me more than missing me every day. His dog is the one drew the man in the chair at Death Row. Rest in peace. So all this other little shit, Mike getting up there saying, oh, he had the name Death Row, that's a motherfucking lie. Snoop, you know the truth, don't be playing these games. That's all I'm gonna say. Secondly, they investigated me for money laundering, racketeering, everything you can think of. Went all through my accounts ever. Nobody never gave me no bread, but at the same time, Mike, you get on these things with extra, whatever the fuck is, they're gonna get sued for slander in a minute, start coming from their ass aggressively, and say that you gave me some real estate money, you saw it, gave me a check. Produce the check. And if you know it ain't no check, I know it ain't no check. I'm talking about Michael Harris did the interview, said he gave me a check. Produce the check. And if you can't produce a check, set that bitch ass shit up. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there's no way lose my company. They committed fraud against me. And the people committed fraud, they still didn't do nothing to settle. And on top of that, I gave a motherfucker to settle it. Y'all still ain't gave my money back. So if I want to be petty and sue, I can. And more importantly, one thing you can't do is commit fraud. If you commit fraud against Pepsi-Cola, motherfucking Warner Brothers or Sony, they'll pay your ass back and have to give you your shit. Then because I'm a black man from Compton and started my shit, you want to overlook it, but I got real lawyers now. So I will get my shit back, 1,000%. Let's not start going and saying somebody had it. We all know nobody bought it, nobody had it. But that's neither here nor there. Lay off the gas. Because if we're going to start, once I put the facts out there, it's going to look bad. And it's like this. I'm not intimidated by nobody. I don't got to try to stop nobody from doing shit. Now, it was a black man got this company who funds money to another black man.